Since it was a few days away until Halloween, I decided to take this sign's advice and travel by rail to Belfast. Seriously, when I picture trains, I picture like the ones you have to shovel coal in and like hobos jump on the back. This is more like a metro or like the T in Boston. And at first it was really exciting to see all the scenery. Like there was a lighthouse in the river. Some sort of castle I built, big buildings in the distance, mountains, picturesque scenery, farms. Okay, then I realized this is taking longer than expected. There was a Scottish girl sitting next to me, and real Scottish accents are really difficult to understand. Looking out the window, is this ocean or is this the lake? Since it took so long, I think we just went all around the north coast. Really a bit longer than I hoped. In Belfast, it was gray. Everything just seemed gray. Maybe a few buildings had like this brown color, but for my time there was only like a few hours where it wasn't raining. And on this day, we went sightseeing with people from the hostel. The rest of my time was spent like flirting with French girls and like 2 Swedish girls actually.
The little kids make this because
totally failed miserably again.
Well, look at the handprints. They're so small.
Some of them are more sophisticated. They look very like this one.
It's a small plate.
This is 2003, not too old. They got sheep. You're only a loser when you quit trying and allowing.
Oh, the dollar bill. It's a tuna.
Oh, and these cranes are landmarks or something.
They were built in 69, 74.
They're kind of cool to look at, I guess. I like the tuna, but they made I guess they made the Titanic here.
74?
I don't know.
Belfast is gonna be famous for something, I guess.
That night I went with some Italian girls to hear some Cajun music. I went with them back to Derry. That's one of the Italian girls. I look like an old man in this picture. Across from me was the Hungarian guy and a German guy named Mario. Now,
Yeah, this is a hostel I stayed at.
people have never been to a hostel have this bad impression of it because in America we don't have anything like this. To us it's very strange, so here it is with terrible camera work. You pay for a dorm bed, it's fairly comfortable there. The bathroom is just down the hall. There are other rooms. You could get like one for 6 beds or 4 beds, maybe 2 beds or less. I don't know. The hostel in Derry was really nicely decorated, and it was just fun to be there, actually. On the post-it board, they give you advice on how to get to tourist attractions. For example, I really wanted to go to the Giant's Causeway, and which kind of looked like this. But I lost my bank card in Belfast, so I needed my dad to wire me over some money. And then when he wired me some money, I didn't know if I had enough to, I just didn't have any money. Well, they have a bus schedule, and they also tell you where to hitchhike from. But as an American that lived a sheltered life, I thought this was crazy. I don't know. I just couldn't. The hostel was very nice. Everyone was friendly. You meet people in the same situation as you. People are traveling alone and you want to get a beer. So you all group together. Oh, here's Halloween. I can't wait. I couldn't wait. It looked like a good celebration. That night we went out to a bar and met some locals. Locals telling me that they had a humor section in the newspaper that would say how, Derry, New Hampshire was doing. Big news in Derry, New Hampshire, there's a cat stuck up in the tree or something. Oh, and this guy was funny. He just kept on walking around and telling people, "Oh, touch me bum, give it a squeeze." Maybe I should, try to hide his identity, I don't know. That just